Hello. There's one tiny little adjustment I want to do here, but does that work? Okay. Hi. I am going to be doing a estate sale haul. I've got two decently packed boxes that I'm going to share. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to see the chat or not. Let's see. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So, I'm just gonna go through both of my boxes, talk a little bit about what my plans are for each item, if I know. You're gonna hear some paper, some bags, because you know we are in the middle of a blizzard here in Iowa. I lucked out and am by myself, which is delightful. I can't remember the last time I was home all by myself. I mean, yeah, actually, truly. So the first couple items are going to be a little bit on the big side. We got this moon shelf. That's hilarious. Oh, we got this moon shelf. And it's $5, which is such a steal. This is probably going to end up on eBay. It also has, just strangely enough, this little vintage witch that is, I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. She keeps falling down because she's literally a pipe cleaner on there. A little vintage witch. So how funny is that? She's got a broken nose. It's a little dusty. We'll get it cleaned up. And I think that is... Emily spotted it. She's like, Mom, she's got several and she didn't want any more. So yay me. I also love these wooden trays. Oh, Bree, hello. I wasn't sure if I was going to see, oh shoot, that's coming up a little bit. See the comments on Facebook, since I'm doing this from my phone. I'm obviously in another room of my house, and so good. Hello, you get to see all the really fun things that we got. Well, I think they're fun. At the estate sale. So I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of these trays, and they're the paper. They're made by the Kentley Company in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and they cost me $1 a piece. And Andy's like, don't tell people what you spent, but I don't mind it. There's a good chance that these are pretty much all going to go on eBay, unless, of course, you would happen to private message me that you'd like something. But so I think that's part of the reselling game, right? And I think when I watch people, I want to know what they're paying for stuff. The estate sale that we go to, it's called Many Treasures, and she has a sale once a month. She buys people's houses, the contents, and then sets it up in her barn. And so it's pretty much always guaranteed to find something. Now, these two trays I paid $2 a piece for. I do love a tray. It's not hand painted. They're just the TB trays. Oh goodness, this even has the original sticker on the back. So that's good. That's good. And then here is the other one. And they're just common patterns. But as I go set up at that shop, these will probably go to the store. As I set up at that store, I like to have those make really good backgrounds for vignettes. And then we found some Easter bags. I don't know what we'll do with them. I think, what did Emily say? Were they $1? $1. That's the pattern. Super cute. Oh, I guess there's several. Oh, there's some Valentines in there too. So I'm just going to bring them to the store and she can use them for bags for her customers. For $1. And then I love tiny toys. So this is a Maxwell House instant coffee jar, but I got it for the tiny little toys. Some little racers, some flaggers. Looks like a little boy's racing set. Super cute. And that was $3. Now, generally I go on Saturday because Saturday morning she's half price. But she had already said that she would not be open because of that lovely, lovely storm out there. So this looks like Emily picked up, I'm assuming, I don't know if I get to keep these, just random buttons, probably for the scoops if I get to keep them. But I'll have to ask her. She was just putting stuff in my cart. And we were taking turns holding the baby. So the photo is, oh yeah, you know those coffee jars, and fill it up with fun little things. Yeah. So yeah, Matthew did tell me to buy a couple of things, so I had to oblige, right? And then next item, we got a set of these Fire King bowls. I think there's 3 of them. And they were $1 a piece. I feel like those are probably eBay worthy. I might try them on Whatnot. I probably have enough in these 2 boxes to do a Whatnot sale today. So, oh, and then I know we have a miniature show coming up on Whatnot. So I picked up a lot of miniatures. She had a whole box. And then this whole box it marked $1 a piece. I'm pretty sure she gave me everything, all these little miniatures for $1. There's more. Little cats. I think it's celluloid. It's all plastic. The first one is. And then there's a set of these little owls. So one of the things on the miniature show will be an owl choice because I have a lot of little owls. Oh goodness, there's quite a few in here. Oh, and then this little turtle and this little frog. I've actually been looking for miniatures. So you want the Art Deco clown. Kathy, you're going to have to remind me. I'm not sure what that is. Unless you're talking to Bree. Let's see. Another Fire King mug. Fire King's a nice brand. I like it. It reminds me of my childhood. Oh, Bree, you must know what she's talking about. I do have some clowns, which is why I was sort of pondering that a second. So this is the diamond pattern, I think, on Fire King. I think we only found 1 of those, but I always keep an eye out for those. And then, oh, this is Emily's. It's just a bag of random jewelry. Not sure there's anything stellar. There's a cameo, but it's a newer cameo. A medal. I think it was just a bag of random jewelry. Just a couple watches. I don't think there's anything worth, just little. No clowns for you. Oh, okay. So Kathy, it must be something that I have then. You're gonna have to send me a message. I'm trying to think. I know you follow me on Instagram. Did you see it there? Okay, and here's another one of these. Oh, we got several of these bowls. Trying to be careful in this box because I wrapped up some of the miniatures. And, oh, this is an owl. I don't know. Are these Pixie put out on a preview last Saturday's sale and then you didn't show up? Nice. I will have to look for that. Oh, is it the Is it the teapot? I bet it's the teapot that you're talking about. I have him on eBay, but I will be glad to talk to you about that. So this little owl, he's actually missing some shelves. Yes, the black and white one. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah. Kathy, do you follow my Facebook page? Jean Marie's Vintage. You can send me a message on there too. Anyway, yeah, we'll figure it out. And actually you could just actually buy it straight off eBay, but I'll discount it for you. Okay. Tiny little bottle, what is that? An inch and a half, maybe, little green bottle. Another little owl. Oh, just here and Instagram. Okay. Yeah, so I have a Facebook page, Jean Marie's Vintage. Where else am I? I'm everywhere. Poshmark. I'm doing all the things now. eBay, Mercari. I'm also gonna sneeze, which is great. Okay, another mug. I'm glad to see we got some other colors besides green. Oh, look, another orange one. All these newspapers, another orange one. Oh, and these mugs were $2 a piece. So still a nice little deal. There you go. Thank you, Bree. All right. So these little guys are a set, I think. They're Chicago. And they were just loose in a box. That they were all $1. But I think she gave me all these tiny little things for $1 for all of them. Which I love it. You know what? When I shop at the same place all the time, they start to know you, right? And another little bottle. It's the same size as the green one. So cute. So cute. Oh, and then they had a whole box of Dachshunds. I picked up 1 or 2. Look at this little guy. Look at his little face. You could boop that nose. Oh, right. Yep. Kathy, I'm all over the place. I'm like on everything. I always figure like the more eyes on my stuff, the better. The little bottles are so cute, aren't they? And then just a little plastic orange rabbit. So the stuff is so random, but the whole box was random. Tiny little random things. Okay. Now, if you saw my my link on Facebook, I said Matthew convinced me to buy. I know you can't boop here. It doesn't matter. Matthew convinced us to buy a few things. So here's one of them. Big Smith overalls. Let's see what size. It's going to be a few years. They're good ones. They are made in the USA, size 3 toddler. So it's going to be a little bit before he wears these, but how stinking cute. All right, I'm going to have to set that aside because that'll go to Emily. And then let's see. I know she got him a couple pairs. Oh, she just got him some jeans. I love that we get these things at the estate sale. They must have been decent. I'm not sure why she picked them up. Because I don't see, like, she does like the vintage clothes, so she'll look for tags. Maybe they were just in good shape and she just picked them up. Oh yeah, because they're just Arizona jeans, so they're not anything. Yeah, I know, doesn't he? He has a lot to say. He's actually started just, making those little cooey noises, and it's pretty adorable. All right. This is the good pair. Although I kind of like Big Smith. But anyway, these are the Oshkosh brand. These are even bigger. Good overalls, but I think she may have paid. Oh, these are size 6. So these will be a while. But when you find little boy overalls, my kids had all of them. I mean, they wore overalls all the time. And I bought them for the girls, and then the boys wore them, and then my sister's 2 kids wore them as well. So all of the children, and I think we still passed them on to more kids. So we do love a good jean overall around here. And then I also bought, and they're wearing them today. So I can't show you, but I bought vintage Dickie coveralls, the green color that I remember my dad having when I was a little kid. And Jacob's wearing those today. And I bought Joshua a pair of denim overalls, just the bibs. And he is wearing those to work today. I was so pleased that I wasn't sure about sizes. And the coveralls fit Jacob really good. They were too small for Josh, but he just kept saying, "Thanks, Mom. These are great." It's like, okay. And I think we paid $10 a pair for the adult stuff. So I mean, you just never know. And your daughters wouldn't wear dresses either. Oh, little girls in dresses, so cute. Yeah, my kids just lived in overalls or overall dresses too, the little. But I don't know, we live in the countries or a little bit, so they were always out mucking around. Okay, I do tend to buy vintage fabric. I love the floral bright patterns. So I got this for $2. I don't know what I'll do with it. I have no plan. Sometimes I actually will have a whatnot sale of vintage fabrics. And then this. These are a little more on the cottony side. They had a ton of fabric, but it was all double knit. And they even had banana boxes of banana. They had banana boxes of double knit that was cut into quilt squares. Boxes. I bet there were 8 boxes, big boxes. Like nobody's ever going to buy this. Because, the church ladies cut them out, and your daughter still won't wear pants. I lived in skirts for a very, very long time. I just find them to be very comfortable. And pants, sometimes I'll wear leggings, and I've got a couple pairs of jeans I like, but that's about it. Another bowl. So we're up to 3 of those bowls so far. I feel like there's a couple more. That was the small box. We're on the big box now. So another mug. And these mugs, were $2 a piece. I don't know if that was the last mug or not. Cute little Fire King mixing bowl. It was probably the smallest in the set. It was $1. Gives you a picture of Naughty. And then, okay, so we got 4 of these bowls. I like to have sets of 4. That's super nice when you're selling online to have a set. And I read one time that 4 is a good number to have. All right. They had a whole frog family. I only got her because she was $8. She was probably one of my bigger purchases. But look at those eyelashes. Are those even showing up? I don't like to spend money on stuff. I don't like to spend a lot of money on stuff. So I try and keep my purchases. Anyway, the whole Frog family had eyelashes like that. My mound of newspaper is brown. All right. Oh, and I did get another frog. This one was 3, and it's a little. This is, I think, the draw me like a French woman is what Emily would say. Is that showing up? I can't. It's probably a little better. They had a bunch of those frogs in this different sizes, so I just grabbed a couple. If they were half price, I probably would have grabbed more of them, but yes. Oh, hello, Emily. A very sassy frog. It's not like Whatnot that we can show the baby. So a set of cats, and these are all Avon 1984, and they were $1 a piece. They're perfect for my miniature show. And I think there's a total of 5 of them. I'm not sure. Yes, I'm going through the boxes from Shelly. And you've got a pair of jeans and 2 overalls for Matthew. I mean, that Matthew picked out. Oh, and Emily, Emily picked out a St. John's Bay sweater. That was her. That and the jeans were her. Oh, and Emily, I should ask you since you're on here. There was a bag that had buttons in it. Is that yours? Yes, that's yours. Okay. Oh, are you talking about the sweater? So I know the jewelry was yours, but are the buttons yours? I didn't know. And let's see. We picked up a bunch of... Oh, this is super random. And yes, okay, also you. Picked up a random Mickey Mouse. It is a pipe for blowing bubbles. And that was $2. That'll probably go on eBay. My nose. Okay, cute little 10. And that was $1. Delicious after dinner mints. I might get crafty with that, depending on resale value. Hello, Delane. Yes, I showed the overalls. Super cute, Emily. One is a size 2 and the other is a size 6. Crazy. Okay. A little cookie press or a butter pat press. That might go on my miniature show. And then I know this is super strange, and they were $1 a piece, but they're metal juice cans. $3 and $6. Oh, $3 and $6. Oh, thank you, Kathy. He can't wear them for a few years. So another grape juice Welch's metal can. I probably will be crafty with those. Okay, that's not coming out, so we're gonna grab this other thing first. Another one of my bigger purchases. Oh yes, and if all of you who are watching it could do the thumbs up, and I'm assuming you all subscribe to me. This is a fish planter. It is Napco ware. So it still has the sticker, and I do believe I paid $5 for it. It's got some good color. I will wash it. It's probably going to go on eBay. And a cookbook. I brought several cookbooks. And Emily, if you're still watching, remind me, how much were cookbooks? Were they... Are you talking to your son? Were books $1? So this one says Cook and Care Guide for your new Frigidaire microwave oven. but it's got that, notebook tab to it. Oh, thank you, Bree. Thank you. I did share it on my own page, and I'm never sure. Do people want to come and watch me show you all my beautiful things? Oh, look at you. Look at you guys. All right, you're sharing. I appreciate it. I really do, actually. I don't mean to sound ungrateful there. Ashtray. Love the drip glaze on ashtrays like this. Straight out of the 70s. Like, you can almost smell it, right? The pile of ashes. Bleh. Oh, that was $2. Let's see, what other treasures am I digging out? Oh, another cookbook. I always figure that look at you guys all sharing. I love it. Thank you. I know, because you're all going to ride my coattails. That's fine. It's totally fine. I love it. That's how I can share back, right? I figure that Better Homes and Gardens do sell well. Yeah. So I pick up the I've started, I guess, picking up vintage interesting ones and Better Homes and Gardens. I thought, for nothing else, that microwave one, I mean, it's got a dead pheasant on it, for crying out loud. Let me look at these dead animals. I mean, how great is that? Somebody will get a kick out of it. And then I did pick up the very traditional Better Homes and Gardens. It's got a couple stains, so I'm not going to get top dollar out of it. But it's all there. All the tabs. It's actually probably in better shape than mine when it comes down to it. Mine are coming out of there because I use it. Maybe this wasn't used as much. Does anybody know? I'll have to do some research. Does anybody know about like, well, here, I think this might be. Oh, that's the patent number, so that's not going to help me. Like, how do you know? How do you date these things? I do love. So, Better Homes and Gardens is actually published. I'm not sure it's printed, but it's published in Des Moines, Iowa, which is less than an hour from me. And I love that down here on the bottom, oops, wrong direction, right in there, it says Locust Street, Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, I figured I'm going to have to do some research to figure out what the date and stuff on that. But I figured they are good to pick up. So it seemed a safe bet. Yeah, they probably came out with a new version every year. But seriously, I think that one's in better condition than mine. And I did buy them for my girls too. I have had Hope chests for the girls. They got them now. And I figured that was a really important thing to put in their Hope chest. They got I bought something every year for Christmas from them, and one year they each got the cookbooks. They got French rolling pins. They got some cool stuff. It's because I'm a cool mom. All right, more little miniatures. Once again, I think she gave these to me all for $1. Betty Crocker is also red and white. I'm trying to think, but it's not the plaid. So a little bunny, a little fox. There's more in here, so I'm trying to be careful. Oh, it's the bigger cat. So back to the Avon cats. These will still go in my miniature show. Um, 1973. That's older than me, Penny. But you know what? There's so many memories created in a kitchen, and then when you connect to that cookbook or a utensil or something, the memories are there. Okay, I didn't look at these before I picked them up, but I've got a buck and a doe. I don't know if they're, oh, here it is. Let's see. Oops, sorry, fishy. Made in Hong Kong. I was trying to see if they were the Breyer, and I know those are usually marked. So I don't see a marking on the dough. Let's see if the buck is. No, he's not. Oh, there it is. No, it just says made in Hong Kong. So I know Breyer, the year you graduated, definitely marks theirs and it says Breyer. So why are you mad at bunnies today? Did Sadie Mae get out and chase a bunny? Is that why you're mad, Penny? Turmeric Briardale. I had never heard of this brand of spice before. I'm trying not to get ones that are Tones because that's around here is the Tones brand and that's all you see. So I'm trying to find different. Oh, still made in Des Moines though. Grocery wholesale distributors, Des Moines, Iowa. That's fine. I hadn't heard of it before. And then another juice can, bright and early. A bunny pooped in your ice tray. Penny, how in the world? Oh, hey. Emily and I were looking for this. the, the lady that was checking us out. I had just set Matthew's blanket like right on top of my boxes, and Emily likes to use vintage stuff. So she folded it up, put it in the box and charged me. I don't know what she charged me. And then I'm like, oh, that blanket's ours. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry. Thought you were buying it. Oh, your ice tray was on the porch. That's an interesting. Throw that away, Penny. Okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't do any looking at all. The can said $6. The can itself is not worth $6. I mean, it's just a little silver, probably coffee or something. Oh, you ran out of room. Well, Penny, that'll teach you. They're the savings books. This one is a holiday stamps. So I'm not sure what you were saving for with that one. Regal Stamp Saver book for high D 10s and 50s only. Oh, this is high V. So this was a local, well, it started here in Iowa. It's a high V one. I remember my buddy ran out of room too. Bree, that's funny. Another Hy-Vee one. So does anybody have, I think this is when we need Kylie. Green stamps, America's most valuable stamp. You know, honestly, what I want the thing that you got with your stamps. Okay, so there's a couple more of those green ones. This looks like it's a little bit older. Wearco profit sharing. When you filled it up, you got $1.25 in cash. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to do some. Oh, and here we go. This envelope, holiday stamps, 28 pages of holiday stamps. She probably was going to put them in her book. Didn't get around to it. This is Gold Bond Savers book for Golden 10 stamps only. Oh, yeah. Look at this. I'm just going to assume that, oh, there's a couple books there. I'm going to assume there's some value there. I don't know. I'm taking a chance on this one. Speaking of loose stamps, more loose stamps. And you know what's good? You could literally still use these. I'm sure whatever you redeem them for is long gone. Okay, so a bunch of the golds. Bunch of the gold ones. More gold ones. Oh, tons of loose stamps down here at the bottom. Oh, goodness. They're literally falling out. So we have... Oh, I'm going to show you that one in a minute because that was funny. 2 more of those. You messaged Kylie. Get on here. Tell me, Kylie. I can send her a message too. Quick Saver book. So now they've got 2 of these. Oh, and I think this is what all the buying gifts for father, for mother. Is that from the 60s? But I do remember my mom redeeming books. And then I have a bunch of just the loose stamps, like the whole bottom of this can is filled with stamps. I don't know. It seemed, I know people don't do that anymore, so it seemed like we'll take a chance on $6. Now, I would have preferred to take a chance on $3 and go on Saturday, but it's not gonna be open. Because is it still snowing? Yes, it is still snowing. Okie dokie. Oh, I forgot the one thing. This was just random. They had a lot of ephemera. So here is a church bulletin from back in the day. I got a kick out of this one too. I don't think this cost me anything because literally it's all I picked up. Dr. French E. Oliver's Sunday program. At 10 a.m., you're going to have a Sunday school parade about self-denial. I love this. 2:30 p.m., the Great Temperance Meeting, Modern Lunatics. Everybody welcome. When the new Regal books came. I know, I feel like that's kind of the thing about cookbooks too, Penny. There's just sorry. I wonder if this was like a special. And then at 7 p.m., The Devil's Payday. Charles F. Allen, musical director, A.G. Faith, pianist. I have arrived. Look at you. Kylie, you're going to love this. Look at this. Sorry, I'll hold it straight. It's a little church bulletin. Like, I'm thinking they had a special Sunday. I love The Devil's Payday. Oh, and the Lunatics. Everyone's welcome. Is that great or what? I can send you a and then the other question I guess I had are the stamp books. I'll just pull one out. From grocery stores. Do those have some value? I'm gonna look it up too, but I would just like some opinions. Anyway, I have a whole can of the stamp books. Yeah, that one's old. It's temperance for sure. So what was that, 1920s? Or was that 1930s? So this antique ephemera, they had a ton of ephemera there. I don't know enough about it to buy it wisely. I'll send you a screenshot just because I think you'll get a kick out of it. All right, couple more cookbooks. Create a pie crust. Pies. Better Homes and Gardens pie. 1920s. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. All right. I do know my history. So there's a pie, but it's Better Homes and Gardens. Emily went through while I was holding the baby and picked out the Better Homes and Gardens cookbooks. Cooking for Two. I actually picked that one out. I always think that's good. Like when the kids all leave, I'm gonna have to figure out how to cook for 2 people. Figure that was helpful. I know we've got the web, but sometimes a cookbook is nice. I usually end up printing recipes out anyway. Disney's Wonderful World of Knowledge. I think this is Matthew may have picked this one out. You are gonna do an ephemera show? You know, Delane, I was wondering, they had a ton of church cookbooks. So I'm like, do I get them? I know there is somebody, and it's a friend of a friend or something that only sells cookbooks on eBay. That's all she does. Sunday morning is your ephemera show. And just because I have a captive audience, you're gonna see all the books that Matthew picked out. He had quite a bit to choose from. Yeah, Andy doesn't like eating leftovers. I don't mind them, so that's I'll eat them for a couple days, but personally love church cookbooks, 10 to 15. She has stacks of them, and I think they're $1 a piece. I don't want to go too crazy, but I could pick up a few. Okay, this is what Matthew picked out. He got that. The Elves and the Shoemaker, always a good choice. Ooh, Curious George. Excellent, classic. We may just stick these on the shelf here. They don't need to go to, people in my family. This represents us very well. Delane, are you saying, oh my gosh, that's adorable, 79. 1979 from that book. Oh, he also thought that he needed no, I don't think he's keeping this. I think Emily Googled it, so which means she doesn't want to keep it. Look at that. It's from Pizza Hut. You pay up to $5 for resale, personally. Yeah, see, I'm not sure about their cookbooks. Their cookbooks make me $5, but if I go on half price day, they're $2.50. So anyway, Care Bear mug looks like we picked up for a whole $1. I'm not done yet. Okay, so we have a book, a little pamphlet. It's Fun to Write Letters by Jane Eaton. Sorry, I get so lost on how to hold the books. And I think it's just about letter writing etiquette, published 1959. That's an oldie. That'll go on eBay. Oh, we had to get this one. Cooking Healthy with a Man in Mind. Your paper people with, but wait, there's more. Cooking Healthy with a Man in Mind. This was originally a $18 cookbook. I got a kick out of the title. Joanna M. Lund. I feel like that's a name I recognize in cookbooks or something. Introduction by Clifford the Truck Driving Man. Yeah, Kylie, I did think about that with your ephemera. If you want any of these, I'll sell them to you cheap. Oh, and this one's a good one too. Our New Home reference book. Let's see if we can find a publishing date. Because it's from the Des Moines Merchants. I don't know. The cover's not all that interesting. but it's kind of cool. I am cooking for men. I am indeed. So our new home reference book, a gift from Des Moines Merchants. So yeah, it's just obviously something a newlyweds would be gifted. Care of linens. And then it's got some recipes, lots and lots of advertisements throughout the book. We only talk about our husbands in a loving manner. 12 ways to spark family favorites. It's by 7-Up. Did you need a bunch of 7-Up recipes? Because I've got them right here. I mean, just random, very random. Okay. About 4 more things to go. Okay, this was 5, which I would prefer to pay a little less, but it is the paper. It's not exactly paper mache, but anyway, it's a box of coasters. I love the Scandinavian look, Scandinavian-ish esque. I don't know. I don't like it when they put their price tags on the top of things, though, especially papery things. And it's the alcohol-proof Nobbler. That's who made a lot of the trays. So I liked it. Super random. From Mexico, it was $4. This might be a personal keep. I'm not sure. It's kind of heavy. How much would you pay for? Please set the coasters aside for you. Yes, I can do that. And more fabric. That has never... It's still got its tag from the store. They paid 62 cents for that. I paid $3. But I thought that was pretty cool fabric. I have this huge pile in front of me. And I think I'm crocheting another gnome hat for Matthew. Half of this box was his. You do up 3 each in a bundle. I can't do math, so whatever, 3 times 28. Okay. Yeah, aren't those coasters cool? You must know more than I know off the top of my head. Alcohol proof, made in Japan. Yeah. It's so much fun. I love it. I love it. Kylie, you missed some good stuff at the beginning. But I'm glad you popped in here for the end. You must see the frog. Oh, and thank you for telling us to buy miniatures. I bought so many miniatures. She, however, is not miniature. Look at those eyelashes. Are those great? Thought you'd appreciate those. Let's see if I can find some miniatures here in my stack. I don't know that I have anything terribly special. Oh, Delane, if you're still watching, look at that little guy. Cute little wooden carved dachshund. Anyway, okay, that was... Now I'm just showing you things. Just, I know, wasn't that cute? All right, so... thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. That was our haul, 2 boxes of fabulous goodies from our haul yesterday. It's fun shopping with Matthew, but goodness, he was heavy. Emily is not great. I don't think she's here anymore, but she knows this. Not great about like remembering like his carrier, or, you know, I don't know that we would have done a stroller, but it was just fun. It was just fun. And then you guys, I think, all saw the bathtub picture. So, oh yes, if you're watching, hit the thumbs up. That's how we're gonna grow. I know it's stroller, but that place is so crowded. Penny, you've been in there. It's so crowded. I mean, the line out the door at the beginning was insane. And we're all like cold, and so, all right. I will see you guys at some point. I don't know when. Have a really good day. If it is snowing, stay warm because it's a doozy out there. I keep my windows right out there and I keep looking at. Yes, it's still snowing. Yes, it's kind of miserable. All right. See you guys later. Bye.